Another one.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Hey, I don't have to put in the thing. That's cool.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I put it up.
Yeah.
To the Lousy Show. Good to see you all again. You're returning. Welcome back, Lousy listeners. If you're new here, welcome. Hope you enjoy the show. We would love for you to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon because we upload 3 times a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. So welcome to the show. What are you doing?
Just get my life in order. It's fine. Don't worry about me. I just realized that, like, I didn't clean up after our little arts and crafts session there. So
yeah, that's fair. Well, I don't know how long this episode's going to be because I don't know how many questions you have, but
I don't know either, actually. But
yeah,
so we can cap it wherever we want. But
well, you know what? Let's jump in because this is honestly a really fun little idea. Before we get into it, of course, we have our usual things we do.
Yeah.
This is a really fun idea.
We'll talk about the idea in a second. We got some bills to pay first.
Yeah. What's also a really good idea is if you check out Into the AM. It's gone. I'm sick with it. Anyways, yes, check out Into the AM by clicking the link in the description or the pinned comment, intotheam.com/lousy, where you can check out the brand we are proudly partnered with, have been for a long time. Check out all the cool merch they sell. The shirts, like this graphic tees, got a cool thing on the back. Hats, hoodies, pants, underwear. If you've been here before, you heard it. If you haven't been here before, you never heard this before, but you still should check it out. intotheam.com/lousy. And when you get there, Sam, what do they get?
First off, you get an amazing selection of awesome clothing that just about anybody can wear. And they come out with new designs all the time. But once you've picked out whatever you want to get, if you use our code LOUSY at checkout, that's LOUSY, you get 10% off on top of whatever they are running. So you can save a little bit of extra cheddar on top of whatever sweet deals they're running. So make sure, check out that link, use our code LOUSY, again, LOUSY, and save some money.
That's right. Again, link in the description or in the pinned comment, intotheam.com/lousy, intotheam.com/lousy. Go check it out right now. While you're watching us, you can listen to us, while you're perusing. And also, if you have this extension, I would suggest right now you go uninstall that garbage known as Honey, because fuck Honey. Take care of your favorite creators.
Yep.
They steal money from your favorite creators. Uninstall that shit. Yeah. I want to say this because it's the podcast. So we can ramble a little bit for a second. I don't think people quite understand like the magnitude of how much that absorbs from content creators. Like,
probably not. I mean, everybody kind of saw that initial headline and probably went, "Oh, damn," and then moved on. But
yeah, like at the end of the day, the best way I can liken it is this: is imagine you're working your 9 to 5, right? You don't have to. You probably are right now while you're watching us, and that's totally cool. We hope we can make your workday that much better. You're working your 9 to 5, right? Your paycheck comes every 2 weeks. You get your paycheck, and you see half of it is gone. No reason, no rhyme, no understanding. Half of it's gone. And then you find out that the billionaires in a company down the street are skimming your paycheck without you even knowing. And they're not going to pay you a single penny.
And for some reason, it's legal.
Yep. That's Honey. So uninstall that shit.
Yep.
But on to fun, bright things away from that nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Sam, you're the one who came up with this idea. I don't even want to introduce it. You introduce it.
All right, we're not going to go as far as coming up with the idea.
That's fair.
I got it on the internet. It was like anything else. So I was perusing TikTok, and I'm sure many of you know that watch us have seen clips of like the Basement Yard, some of the other, kind of best friend duo podcasts. And they were traveling, I believe, in the UK, and they were doing a game. amongst themselves. And that sparked an idea of us playing a similar game, which some people might know. I don't even know what's officially called. We're calling it the wedding shoe game. And if you've been to a wedding, you've probably seen it. It's basically the husband and wife sit back to back. They each have one of each other's shoe, and then the DJ or whoever asks a question, like who said I love you first, and then they put up the shoe of whoever put it, did that. Super cute, super gross. We're doing like a more best friend version, and I actually, just for fun, I was trying to find some good questions, but they were all a little bit too romantic and cutesy, which we could totally rock, but that wasn't exactly what we were trying to do. So I actually asked ChatGPT to come up with some questions, and then on beyond that, it's going to ask, or I'm going to tell it, hey, next question, and it'll give us the next question. So I'm not looking at a list. It's just going to randomly give us a question. So we just got to have to kind of roll with it.
Chat GPT go get free. You'd be like, who's the first to suck each other's toes? What?
I could probably put in an unhinged filter in there. We'll see. But we're going to start off with the stock settings for now.
Hence,
and then,
if I may, while we have this.
Yep. And also,
and this.
You guys won't appreciate this. Future me, flip it to how the real world is. I had to draw this backwards for it to work. So like and subscribe just for that. Because I worked for like 2 seconds doing that. And honestly, I did it the first try.
The video deserves a like solely for the amount of work I watched him put in on that before we started recording.
Because I started, to be fair, I did start making a sign. I was like, oh, wait. And I'm not going to say why, just other than I like the way it looks. I flip my perspective. So it looks like we're kind of looking at each other. Real life, we're looking the same direction.
Yeah.
So it doesn't work. So I initially made one that just started saying Sam like normal, but now I've got Maz. But for you, it says Sam. But he didn't have to do anything special because fuck him. Watch it be turned around for some reason. I'm just going to mirror you, actually, just for fun. We are Lousy.
Oh, fuck you.
Anyway, so we are going to be asked a question. Well, I'll say it out loud. You might see it on the screen. I don't know. I have ChatGPT up right here. We're going to be asked a question, and then we will 3, 2, 1, bloop, show our signs, and then we can deliberate after if we need to. So,
okay.
All right. You ready for question number 1?
Yes.
Who's more likely to forget where they parked the car? Yeah, I was going to say 3, 2, 1, but that's very easy. I'm one of the most forgetful people you'll ever meet. So
that was my hand didn't even it was already itching to go out, dude.
Yeah, once you heard the word forget, you're like, it's Sam.
Oh, yeah, 100%, dude.
Yeah. To be fair, I remember things like that totally fine. It's just anything longer than like a day ago, I can't remember it. My long-term memory is terrible. Short-term's immaculate. But
if the prime example, if you ever listen to us tell stories from our past, okay? Anything that he and I are involved in, he will generally not necessarily give me like a look, but he'll like look to me to fill in the minutia of details because I remember everything. Like I'm a fucking encyclopedia.
You're not like quite photographic, but it's like a step or two down from that. Like it's scary.
Like I couldn't tell you the fucking, color of the blades of grass that we were walking on as we frolicked through the fields. But I could definitely tell you enough detail to give you like a mental image of what's going on. Whereas him, he's gonna be like, cargo vroom, it green.
We walked together that one time. It's like, no, bro, don't you remember we were frolicking through the yellow fucking flowers?
But, dude, we were holding pinkies, bro. Like,
all right, next question.
Yes.
All right, yeah, I'm just getting next on a copy real quick. So, all right, next question. Who's more likely to send a risky text and then immediately regret it? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's the easy one. Like not even a question.
Yeah, definitely me. That's 100% me. I can't even fight that one.
Joe's 100% off the cuff. Like, fuck it. Let's just take it as it comes. Like, no thought goes into much, you just react usually. I'm
Yeah.
much more of a, hey, let's sit down and think this through before we do it.
That's why I appreciate the moments when you have those reactionary moments. I appreciate it that much more because I'm like, oh, so this is what this feels like. Okay.
It's like, do I nurture it? Or do I sow chaos?
I'd say it's a good 80-20 split where 80% of the time I'm like, I'll nurture this. But there's that 20% where I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
All right. Next up.
Next up, who's more likely to accidentally start drama without realizing it? 3, 2, 1. I hate drama so much I will actively avoid situations that could potentially get into drama.
I somehow find myself trying to nurture people in drama. And that is something I'm actively working away from.
Yeah. Gotta have a good balance, somewhere in between the two of us.
Yeah, you're usually one who I will call and I'll be like, just give it to me straight here. Like I need somebody to I need to not think for myself for a moment. Help me. Yep. And you usually help me get out of that. So
got you, boo.
Yep. All right. Up next. Yep.
Who's more likely to plan a spontaneous trip and convince the other to go? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, easy. That's me.
Again, spontaneity, a little bit more planny.
Yeah. I will say this. The trip has to be it for me, even in spontaneity, the trip has to have enough plan to it. Like I can't just get in the truck and be like, I'm driving to North Dakota. Like it's not happening. But if I were to go like, oh, hey, let's go on this trip. I heard there's a concert in North Dakota of a band that we only get to see once in our lifetime. Let's go. Like, yeah, I'm in. Yeah. But anything else like that, I'm like, ooh, I have to have a little bit of a plan. But it would definitely lean more on me on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Next up. Who's more likely to laugh in a serious situation where you're definitely not supposed to laugh? 3, 2, 1. I mean, it's both of us. You typically start it, like you get a giggle.
Oh yeah.
If
if we talk about immediately who starts it, it's me. But you and I together, there's no hope. Like, dude, if there's a serious moment when we're supposed to be serious and we're together, likely we're gonna be like it is a match
dying.
Yeah, it's a match laying next to an inferno, man. It's just waiting to go up. So
yep.
What's next?
All right. Next one. Who's more likely to adopt a pet on impulse and then immediately call the other to help name it? 3, 2, 1. Me? I would not impulsively adopt a pet. All right, I take that back.
Of the two of us, if let's just say a dog pops up on, I don't know, an adoption website, right? Between the two of us, who's the first person to go get that dog? Just off of impulse, it's you.
Yeah.
Why? Because your wife would have taken you with her. Like there would have been you two in the car already. You'd been like, honey, she turned the corner, see your computer, go, let's go. So it's definitely you.
As much as she would love for that to be the case, unfortunately, it's not, because she's been begging me to get another dog recently, and I'm like, no, we can't. I want one, but no, we can't.
But I of the two of us, because you got to think, I like, for me, I love my dog. I do. He is a pain in my ass sometimes, but I love my dog. But what it like for me, my brain starts going through the logical steps of like, can you afford another dog? Can you make sure it's another life? Can you take care of another life? Like all these things, the checklist. So I usually talk myself out of it. Whereas I feel like for you, you'd have the checklist may still be there, but you're going to end a lot sooner before you go, I'm going to get the dog.
Yeah, fine. All right. Next question.
Yep.
All right. Who's more likely to show up late but bring snacks as a peace offering?
100% me. 1000% me.
As soon as I saw late, it was Joe.
Is it usually, especially when we were still recording in Texas, it was like Dutch. Like, yo, you want Dutch? I'm already out.
Yeah.
Or if it was like a football game or something, like, yo, like, you need anything? I'll bring snacks. Like, it's definitely me. 100% me.
Yep. Joe has Joe time. It works differently than normal time.
I have like a bad habit of. Go ahead.
When you texted saying, all right, I'll be down shortly, I was like, all right, it's going to be like at least 15 minutes. And sure enough, it was 20 minutes.
Yeah. I have a bad habit. I really do. And it's something I got to fix. I have a bad habit of living by my own clock where I'm like, I know I have shit to get done and the shit will get done. But it may get done in 20 minutes. Like, not that I'm lazy. I'm doing so many other things that I'm like, oh shit, I lost track of time. Like,
mine's going like 6 million different directions at the same time. So it's,
yeah,
we get it.
I should probably get checked out.
Yeah, probably. But
that's a different episode.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Who's more likely to accidentally spill a secret they weren't supposed to share? Three, two.
Wait, read the question one more time.
Who's more likely to accidentally spill a secret that they weren't supposed to share?
That's actually easy.
2, 1. I keep secrets because I forget them 3 seconds later. But
no, and I would say, and it's for one reason and one reason alone. You don't like drama.
Yeah, I don't want to know secrets.
Yeah, not that I like drama, but this man hates drama so much he avidly stays away from it. So if he knows a secret, he's not lips are sealed. He's not going to open his mouth because he doesn't want that blown back on him
or anybody, anything. I don't care. Like like your secrets are always safe with me. I'm not going to say it unless you're like, doing some really fucked up shit. Then I'll tell the right people. But yeah. Next. All right. Who's more likely to turn a 5-minute story into a 30-minute saga with voices, reenactments, and all?
I hate the end of that question, man. Yeah, that's me. I don't even need to give detail. Y'all watch the podcast enough, you'll understand.
There's not too long ago, I was editing an Am I the Asshole? And there was like a moment you were talking about a thing and you were pretty passionate about it, so I knew it was going to be a bit. But you said, all right, I'm going to keep this short. 8 minutes that you talked about that thing. I didn't say anything but, oh, yeah, no. Like,
Yep. Yep.
And you probably use voices, but anyway.
Yeah. I have look, my brain processes a story where for some reason, like if I'm telling you something, for some reason my brain goes, oh, they need the preamble. They need the detail from over here that might tie to this. They all they got to know if he was talking in a funny voice, right? Like it's just how my brain works, man.
It is, and we love you for it. But you can chill out a little bit too. Anyway, next question.
Thanks.
Who's more likely to get the group lost because they insisted they didn't need directions?
I'm ready.
3, 2,
1.
Saying both of us, but definitely
How
more
you
me.
figure?
Because we're both
100%
stubborn
you.
motherfuckers.
No,
But
I
I'm much more
1000%.
of a stubborn person, like 100%. Like,
Yeah, if I'm going somewhere I don't know about, GPS. I need the GPS before I go anywhere. And you, so I throw it back to when you and I went to go see a show in Austin. We're downtown, and I'm looking for this spot, and you were like, "Oh, it's right here. It's coming up. How far away? Oh, it's up here." For 4 blocks, and then I missed it because you went, "Oh fuck, it's right there."
hey, I said it was coming up.
Like as I'm blowing past the entrance, you're like, "Oh fuck." So yeah, you 100% you.
I suppose. I don't get lost. I experience. Anyway. Next question. Who's more likely to accidentally like their crush's photo from 2014 while stalking their Instagram? ChatGPT is out here with the questions right now.
Yeah, it wants the tea. I don't know that either one of us do that.
We don't really dwell in the past like that.
No.
Like, we'll talk about,
Like,
our fun stories, but like, yeah, like, I don't think I've looked at any of my exes and like, well, no, my wife and I were talking about it one time, and I was like showing her some photos for reference, but
well,
I'm not like sitting there like,
yeah.
But.
Well, I think of it this way. Like, for instance, if I'm on Facebook Memories and something pops up from years ago, I'm gonna be like, "Oh, I wonder how they're doing." Boop. Nice. Okay. But I'm not like you said, like.
Yeah. I guess moral of the story is we're not stalkers. So
yeah, that's exactly what it is.
We'll move on. Next question. Who's more likely to start dancing in public for absolutely no reason at all?
Easily me. No.
Every
no
time,
detail
every day,
needed.
every hour, he's at least shaking his ass.
100%. 100%. Yep. As a matter of fact, last night I went to Target to go buy this.
Hell yeah.
I'm standing in the aisle for the Lego. A song is on. It catches me and I'm just going like this. Like,
sounds about right.
Just out of nowhere, just dancing. So that's me.
Yep.
100% me.
Yeah, and I don't. So
no.
All right. Next up. Who's more likely to pretend they understand what's going on when they 100% do not?
Read that one more time.
Who's more likely to pretend they understand what's going on when they 100% do not?
3, 2, 1. I want to hear your argument.
I mean, I don't think either of us really do this, honestly. Like, if we don't know something, we're the first to say, I don't fucking know what you're talking about. But
yeah.
I think for me, what kind of immediately drew me to that was we've talked about his mind going in 6 million different directions. So, like, typically you'll be distracted with something while somebody else is having a conversation, and then you'll pretend that you'd heard everything that was happening, and then you'll try to play along with it every now and then. So it's not so much that you know a thing, but you pretend you know what just happened.
I earned a title a few months ago, and I don't know if I should be proud of this title. I earned the title of best bullshitter because of that.
Yep.
I can hear tidbits and I will bullshit my way through that conversation. It's not because I don't want to listen. It really isn't. It's only because I had something else in my mind that just took precedence over whatever the fuck was being discussed. And now I'm going to bullshit my way through the rest of this conversation in hopes that I can keep up. So
I think it's like a secret game for you that, like, if you manage to pull it off, you're like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sticking blitzes. All right.
Sticking blitzes.
Next up. Who's more likely to randomly disappear at a party and be found petting the host's dog?
Mm.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'd want to get away from the party. Probably.
Yeah.
Like, depending on how many people. Like, if it's just a chill sesh, you know, with like, you know, around, like, no more than like 10 of our friends, I'm fine. If it's anything beyond that, I want to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Or if
Yeah,
anything, find a dog, play with the dog.
Yeah. That's fair.
Or it doesn't have to be a dog. It could be a cat. It could be chickens.
Turtle.
Any other living creature that doesn't speak.
Yeah.
Good company for me.
Yep. I have to agree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, because this guy, he'd be socializing the whole way through. But
yeah.
Yep.
Although I will say nowadays, my social battery is my social battery is not what it used to be.
Thank God, finally. Jesus, 20 years of work and I finally got this far. I'm just kidding.
He finally won.
You understand me now. Yes. All right. Next question. Who's more likely to accidentally start a group chat war with just one message?
I don't need any detail on that one.
I think a lot of what we've said is already kind of brought that up.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Who's more likely to have a ridiculously specific coffee order that takes 3 minutes to explain? Wait, no, sorry. I forgot which way I was going there for a second.
It's me.
Yeah, what'd you used to get at Dutch? It was the salted caramel protein coffee with like 2 scoops of creme de menthe or some shit.
No. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do it right. So back then,
Put a timer on the screen.
Back then, I would get a large iced salted caramel protein latte, extra shot, extra sweet. So a pack of sugar in it because I just liked it sweeter because their protein powder was very bitter. Nowadays it is a large iced Americano with 2 scoops of creme de menthe and 2 sugar packets. Most of the time when I say that, it takes longer because they go, "What the fuck is creme de menthe?" And I go, "I don't know what's on your menu." Like, you want me to say mint? Like,
I think it's just minty cream, right? Like,
no, it's a if I'm not mistaken, it is a mint infused like extract or sweetener. Yeah, there you go. But it's infused heavily with mint. So instead of just using like the normal like peppermint stuff you would use, like the coffee fillers, you know, some of the clear bottles that you can get like different flavors. Instead of using that, they have that. So I like minty shit like a lot. I like minty stuff.
Yep.
Or a large Rebel iced double peach. Excuse me. Fuck. A large Rebel double peach light ice capped off.
Meanwhile,
which basically means
Golden Eagle, call it good.
That's it. Yeah. For mine, that one usually means a large ice Rebel, so ice cubes instead of blended. Light ice, which brings the level of drink down. Topped off, bring it back up. Double peach, self-explanatory.
And all right, that's a world record.
Woo!
All right, let me see. Hang on, I want to see. Can you make the questions raunchier?
Oh shit. Okay. This will be the lightning round as we close out the show.
Yeah, we'll do like 5 of these because we've done 15, maybe 16 questions. I can't remember. So I know we've done 16. This will be 17. So we'll do 5 more of these. Maybe more, maybe less. We'll see.
Yeah.
ChatGPT said, "Oh, say less. We're turning the dial to spicy bestie chaos. Buckle up. Here comes the after hours edition." I swear to God, it's on the screen right now.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Next question. Who's more likely to hook up with someone and then forget their name the next day? 3, 2, 1. I mean, I know I forget a lot of shit, but I wouldn't forget that.
I'm not gonna out you right now. Remind me after recording. I'm gonna ask you a very specific question. And it's gonna prove my point.
Okay. For now,
Hold on, why me? Why me?
I don't know. Just, I generally. How do I word this? We'll just say I had less people to forget.
This motherfucker called me a slut. Okay, go ahead.
That's it. That's all.
He's
that's
not
all I gotta
wrong, but
bitch, complain about it. All right. Next. Who's more likely to have a sneaky situationship that no one knows about? Now, not at all.
Yeah, I was saying neither. Back in the day, I'll say back in the day when we were single.
Yeah, I
Back
think
in the
so.
day when we were single.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to hold
Yeah.
that up. You can, but
Yeah.
yep. All right. Next up.
I was just sitting here thinking, like, counting in my head, like, yeah, that was one. That was one. That was one. Yeah.
That proves my point.
This just furthers his previous point.
Yeah. All right.
Oh shit.
Next one up. Who's more likely to sext the wrong person and just roll with it? I mean, it'd be you.
Yeah, you'd fuck it. It'd be like one of those Instagram reels where you would send me the text, "I'm alone," and I'd be like,
Yep.
"No, I think that definitely goes by the ways. Both of us for sure would do that."
We tend to,
Yeah.
when something funny happens, we just lean into it because there's no point trying to backpedal it and be like, "Yep, that happened." So
we see that's the thing. You and I, part of what makes our friendship so strong and has lasted 2 entire fucking decades is he and I share a similar mentality of, even if it's a fuck up, if there's a memory to be had, this story is going to be great in 10 years. And that is exactly. And that is exactly how we do it. So yeah, definitely be both of us.
All right. Next one. Who's more likely to fake a name during a hookup and forget what name they used?
3, 2, 1. You want to know why? Because I did it.
Do you remember what name you used?
Oh, it was like Chad or some shit like that. Yeah, it was gross, dude.
He's really leaning into the "I'm a fuck boy."
Yeah, it was something along those lines. It was not original. Like, it wasn't like Weecho or some shit like that. It was, I don't know. It was
Weecho.
I want to say I genuinely, so it wasn't Chad, by the way. That's just spitballing, but I want to say it was something along the lines of like Greg. Like just something out of the blue. It was just simple, but I'm pretty sure it was like Greg or something like that. And yeah, I forgot later on. So Yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah.
because I was also drunk.
All right, I think we got. Let's see. All right, this is our last question.
Our last one. Okay.
Yep. Unless you want to do more, but I think this will be a good spot to. And
Yeah, let's do
technically,
it.
it'll be 21 questions. But for our last question, who's more likely to hook up in a public place and brag about it later? 3, 2, 1. I think you've kind of gotten
No,
the.
actually, no. I changed my answer.
On what grounds?
Dusty.
That was the one time that it didn't go my way, and I did not brag about it at all. Short story, I got caught by my boss. So, yeah.
I had to think of a word that would trigger that memory in you without outright saying it, dude.
I don't give a shit. Yeah, definitely got caught. But
Yeah, yeah. I see. I'm also gonna say this. My OCD's kicking in. We gotta do 25. We gotta do 4 more. We can't end it on 21. Just a weird number.
Fucking weirdo. All right. Next up. Who's more likely to send a spicy pic and then immediately panic and delete it from their camera roll? Three, two, one. Yeah, not really a spicy pic sender.
I think my nudes look pretty good. Like, I got good angles, and I'm very humble, but all I'm saying is, like, if you can't respect your own nudes, you should. Sam knows this. I'm not gonna go into detail about all this, so this isn't gonna be my like long, egregiously long stories. But Sam knows I'm like this. I'm a strong proponent to the idea of you should love the body you're in, even if you're in, if you're, changing your body, whether you're losing weight, maybe you need to gain some weight, maybe you're finding who you are. It doesn't matter. You should love the body you're in as you go through that your life. And nudity, in my opinion, is a great way to provide that like love to yourself. So I actually enjoy my nudes.
I don't like taking pictures, period.
Yeah, he doesn't. He really
Like,
doesn't.
Let alone taking one of myself.
But let me show you his dick pic. No.
He's got it saved under my contact. That's your profile pic for me as I'm calling.
Is it with the big dick?
No, it's with the small one.
No, I'm talking about the one from Christmas.
No, I was being facetious and saying that you've literally got like my dick as your profile pic for me in your phone your contact pic.
I misheard you. I thought you said that is my picture for your phone, and my brain immediately went to the picture from Christmas with the big stuffed dick.
No, great pic up on screen now.
Fuck. Blur that out at least so we don't get fucking destroyed.
I mean, it looks like you're holding a dog. Let's be real, which does not make it sound any better. But
how many is that so far?
We got 3 more.
Okay.
All right.
Just move on.
Who's more likely to have a backup situationship just in case the main one flakes? I think we might need to go back to not raunchy questions here in a second.
Yeah.
But we'll answer this one.
So again, I will say when we were single.
Yeah, definitely not now.
Yeah.
We're committed and we're very happy with it. But yeah.
3, 2, 1. It was me.
Yep. All right, let's see.
Yeah.
Go back to normal questions.
ChatGPT's like, hey, yo, we go out the motherfuckers tonight.
Says, you got it. Raunch mode off. Wholesome chaos back on. Let's keep the good vibes rolling.
Thanks, ChatGPT.
ChatGPT is going to be my best friend here in a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. Not actually. But all right. Next question. So we got 2 more. Wait. Yeah, 2 more. Who's more likely to get emotionally attached to a character in a TV show and spiral when they die?
Three, two, one.
I don't really get that attached to characters. Like, I wouldn't say I'd spiral.
That's the part that got me.
Yeah, I get a little bummed out, but
Yeah, I mean, I like characters. I like characters in shows. There's certain characters I like more than others for sure.
yeah,
But I'm not like if they die, I'm not gonna be like, ah, like I'm just like, man, that fucking sucks. Like I really like that character.
yeah.
So, yeah,
I think we kind of have similar mentalities to that.
yeah.
But
All right,
I don't
let's
know.
hope the last one's a good one. Juicy.
Right. Let's see. Hang on. Final question. Make it a good one. Let's see. All right. Final question. Who's more likely to be the one standing next to the other years from now through every wild idea, heartbreak, glow up, meltdown, inside joke, and life chapter still to come? Holy fuck.
Read that one more time.
Bubba cry. Who's more likely to be the one standing next to the other years from now through every wild idea, heartbreak, glow up, meltdown, inside joke, and life chapter still to come? I got my answer.
I got my answer.
3, 2, 1. Best buds.
Oh. I was just
Stay
I was
together.
gonna put mine up.
We don't separate each other. Fine, it is me. Fuck you.
I thought you were just gonna lift mine. I was, fucking make it cute. Oh,
I was making it cute.
that was fun. It's
But-
of course that would be the one it ends on. Like, who's the best friend in the whole world?
Who's my best friend?
You are. We hope you enjoyed this. I know we did.
Yeah,
This is
fun.
a lot of fun.
Yep.
This is a lot of fun. So if you want to see any more stuff like this in particular, let us know in the comments. We've done a couple different like trends like this before where it was a lot of fun. So if there's something that you want to see us do, drop in the comments. If you want to just see us do more of these in general, also drop that in the comments. Like the video, subscribe if you have yet to do so, ring the bell icon. We'll see y'all on Thursday.
Bye.
Bye.